got some entertainment for you guys. We're gonna laugh a little bit. Y'all ready to laugh? So it's clean comedy, y'all. Clean comedy. Evelyn Taylor. Y'all give it up for Miss Evelyn Taylor.
I want to tell you something. Growing old ain't for sissies. I want you to hear that. Let me tell you. You know, in church, they say we thank the Lord for a sound mind and all of that. I thank the Lord for that. I got up this morning, and I didn't think I was Elizabeth Taylor. I didn't think Michael Jackson was my son. I looked in the mirror, and I knew who I was. And for that, I was grateful. When I looked at the stairs, I thought to myself, well, this is going to be interesting. Because June the 10th, I will be 88 years old. Isn't that a blessing? Isn't she a good-looking woman? But I tell you, it's a process. I noticed that wonderful young lady that was the first recipient. And I want to say this to her. You know, if I had known when I was 21 what growing old could do to you, I'd have stayed 21. Everything that's up goes down. Everything that's down goes up. I said to myself once when I was brave enough to look in the mirror, I don't look good naked anymore. I don't know if I ever looked all right, but at least I had the illusion. But then, that was nothing for me to do. But employ laughter. Because that's all you can do. You have no control over anything. You have to take it a day at a time and thank the Lord that you're where you are. Sometimes I leave the house and I get to the back door and I say, oh my God, I forgot something I don't have in my teeth. Or I get to where I'm going and all of a sudden I realize I don't have my hearing aids in. So I have to wing it. People are talking to me. I'm smiling, Brandon, just like I understand what they're saying. I don't understand a word. But I'm good at faking. Because God has been good to me. I think about, we go to the doctor and we listen. You know, there's a pamphlet that said, ask your doctor questions and things like that. And this friend of mine, Maurice, he had gone to the doctor and the doctor had prescribed whatever was going on. And so one afternoon, Maurice was walking down the street. He was just a cat. And he had this young woman on his arm. And the doctor said, Maurice, is that you? He said, yeah, Doc. He said, what's going on with you? He said, Doctor, I'm just doing what you told me. The doctor looked at Maurice and said, what I told you? He said, yeah, you told me to find a hot mama and be cheerful. The doctor looked at Maurice. I didn't tell you that. I told you you had a hard murmur and to be careful. We hear what we hear. Let me ask you this. Can you remember a time in your life that you really wanted to do something? Say, for instance, like when the fair. Remember when the fair used to come? We would be so excited. we'd go to the gate and show our wristband and smell the hot dogs and the funnel cakes and everything like that. And I'm reminded of this friend. They lived in the country, and every year, that was their delight to be able to go to the fair. And they had these aerobatic planes, and he wanted to go up in the plane. And every year, when he made the request to his wife, she said, no, you can't do that. That ride costs $10, and $10 is $10. So every year, so finally this year, he figured this was his last stand. He said, please, I don't want to die and not be able to enjoy this luxury. I mean, can't you just for once let go of the purse string? Well, the pilot was standing nearby, and he heard them. And he said, I tell you what, I'll make you a couple of propositions. I will take you in the plane. I won't charge you anything if you don't say a word. Oh, he was so lighted. Now, she wasn't excited, but as long as she didn't have to pay, because after all, $10 is $10. They got in the plane, and the pilot soared. He went up and he went down, and he dived and he curved and he went around, and all of those things breathtakingly. And then finally, when he came back and set the plane down, he turned and he said, you know what? I am so impressed with you. You didn't say a word. He said, well, I started to say something when Ethel fell out the plane, but $10 is $10. I want to leave you all with just one little thing. I read this. It said, and I want to especially say to you, please go to the funerals of your friends. If not, they may not come to yours. Because remember, people are dying that ain't never died before. Thank you.
All right, give it up for Elder Taylor.
Miss Taylor, that was wonderful. I really enjoyed her. That was your giggle break. All right, everybody. Now we're moving into the next series of the 2024 Visible Portraits of Light honorees. Charles Sims Jr. with Sims Financial Group, thank you for believing in the light, in our spiritual leaders, and in our youth, too, with all of the amazing artwork and inspirational writings. Shout out to Wonky Treats and Shelby County Commissioner Henry Brooks, and Paint America Clean Foundation.